Welcome to Gadgets and Gizmos, where you'll see some great new products every week. I'm Bud Myers. Well, if you're like me, just sort of a weekend warrior in the garden, well, on Mondays, I know I've got those aches and pains. It's because I probably overdid it a little bit. So what I'm going to do today is show you some new products that can probably help you in getting rid of some of that pain. In fact, avoid it entirely. Let's start off with the way you use your rake, okay, or your shovel. Let's face it, what we do is we tend to bend over just a little too much and maybe reach a little too far. The next day you've got a little bit of a back pain. So this is really just simply a back-saving grip. And what it does is you're able to put this right onto a rake or to a shovel. Like, for instance, what I've got here, this sort of gives you an idea. I can grab my rake, but I can also exert pressure here. So I don't have to really sort of really reach out or push down so hard just by utilizing it. It's $24.95 for two of these, and it'll save you back. Now, when you're digging in the dirt, well, probably what you're also doing is digging pretty hard this way. You're taking your fist or your elbow and your wrist, this is the radius and the ulna, and you're putting pressure on it as you go through the dirt. Well, this is an ergonomic tool. If you notice the way it's bent, it allows me, when I grip it, to grip it very naturally. And what it does is it keeps my arm straight. So now what I can do is basically go through the dirt like this and keep my arm straight. I don't have any power or any problems with my wrist. Less pain, basically because of that handle right here. Now, as I kneel down in the dirt, this next thing happens. Sore knees, sore back, because I'm down leaning down here. Well, this will cure that. This is called the garden kneeler. Basically what you've got here is the ability to sit down on a pretty big seat, and this will go up and down. And then as I get ready to go down onto the dirt, well, these are padded knee pads down here. I'm able just to put my knees down on here, sit down on the ground, do my work, and get back up. It's also, guys, great for, when you've got to apologize at home, you can do it. Now, what about those garden groomers? This is the product right here, $149. This will actually maintain your shrubs. You can notice this right here. You've got basically a blade here that spins around, and as it cuts your shrubs, it mulches them and puts them into a container or into a bag attachment. So you don't even have to ever bend down to pick up those kinds of things. And then finally, well, you don't even have to get on the ground at all with this. This is called the Topsy-Turvy. And what you do is you fill this up with dirt, potting soil, and you can put your tomato plants, whatever, grow right out of the bottom here, and just hang this on your patio, reach up, you've got your garden in the air. No bending whatsoever. Now, if you've got any questions about any of these, just go to WTVR.com. We'll be glad to answer them for you. Until next week, for Gadgets and Gizmos, I'm Bud Myers.